Hello viewers, today we'll be talking about a space program pursued by one of our neighboring countries. Most countries around the world, whether big or small, developed or developing, they pursue a space program of their own in collaboration with advanced countries. And most aspects of these programs are in the public domain and are targeted towards scientific and human advancement. However, China's space program is shrouded in mystery, and most of the aspects of this program are targeted towards increasing its defense capabilities. There is enough evidence to prove that China's program is targeted to move ahead and use space to dominate not only the United States but also the rest of the world. China's plans were outlined very clearly when shortly after becoming president in March 2013, Xi Jinping made this ambition for China's space power very clear. He said, developing the space program and turning the country into a space power is the space dream that we have continuously pursued, and the space dream is part of the dream to make China stronger. One of the worrying aspects of the Chinese space program is the Bedouin Navigation System, or BDS. It is the global navigation satellite system that provides positioning, navigation and timing, in addition to data communication. The Chinese military has created the program in order not to be dependent on the US-controlled GPS network. A report by the Jamestown Foundation says that in recent years, the PRC has already actively sought to promote the image of Bedouin as a civilian-led program intended primarily for commercial and scientific purposes. However, the program is under the overall military direction with the People's Liberation Army in charge of Bedouin's development, and this raises concerns of the Western world. Bedouin can also be termed as China's space Silk Route, which is a part of its Belt and Road Initiative, that is BRI. And in other words, we can say that just like its land-based and sea-based version, the Chinese space program makes countries dependent on China for precision navigation and other space-based services. Observers, they are also of the view that once the countries they join China's space program or by the BDS system, they become dependent upon Chinese provided space services. That would give Beijing greater power to influence the policy choices of those states, because it would control the vital space capabilities and technologies that sustain their economic growth. We have already seen the negative impact on countries like Sri Lanka and Brazil, which participated in the land and sea versions of the BRI. Another worrisome development is Chinese cooperation with Russia in this regard. In March this year, China signed an agreement with Russia to work together to build a research station on the moon, which will carry out research on exploration and, crucially, utilization of the moon as a commercial base. Already in 2013, China launched its first lunar rover to explore the surface of the moon. In view of these developments, it is a foregone conclusion that China will also move ahead to use space to dominate not only the United States but also the rest of the world. Its plans for the future work are space-based, in addition to utilizing its large stockpile of surface-to-air missiles, ballistic and cruise missiles, which can strike from 500 to 5,500 kilometers, thus covering a major part of the globe without putting its soldiers' boots on foreign soil, and indeed it may not portend well for the world peace. Thank you very much.